Good morning. This is Martin Wong here and back to you for another live Facebook breakfast update. For those of you who is with us, good morning to you. Welcome to our breakfast show with TradeVSA VSA. Now this morning, many of you have seen the big sell-off that we have in the US market despite very good reporting from even Apple, but the trend for that sell down is there, and because of the economic report from the US seems to be not better than it is, and that's what but of course, for those of you who's been following us, we already stated before the red pentagon, both from the KLSE side as well as the US side, is very prominent, and this sell-off is no surprises. But of course, we are looking for that U-turn where the market is likely to sort of pause, have some sort of support in here. So let's take a look at what we have for you this morning in our breakfast show. So let's get on to it. Now, for those of you who just joined us, thank you for coming and thank you for your support. I do hope that my sharing this morning will get you updated on our products as well as the market too. So this morning, the KLCI is still in the pretty much of a stage 3 distribution, and what likely to go ahead, the definition is the stage 3 continuation in here, right? There may be some SOS and SOW, look out for them and wait for it. And of course, the Pentagon Guider, which is the main guide that and strengthened with the insider buying, which I will share with you through the directors buying in here. And of course, for those of you who are first time and very experienced in this, check out the VSA 360 as it had the guide and our program that we follow in there. So you're welcome to join our program. And TradeVSA now also have the intraday alert. And of course, you can also explore the virtual 360 room through our matching. And our breakfast show continues on Monday. For every odd week, we will be doing the KLCI, Bursa, and for the even Monday, we'll be doing the US market in here. We also have the visual plan, stock alert, and notification. And we have already released the VSA 360 screener. Right, you can pick up some of the buying and selling in here, so we will take a look at those too. So for start, let's take a look on the VSA 360 with the 5 things you need to do this morning with the market that we have right now. So just go on, and once you log in, you will see market is slight delay here. It's 1418 down almost short of 1% in here, and you could see market sell-off, which is the old high 1620. So you can see all markets are down, and only Hang Seng, I think that's just a matter of time before the market down. So that basically tell you where the market is. Also, you can see that I'll talk a little bit about the foreign funds. Maybe you can go on to the foreign fund. Plantation seems to be moving up. Finance seems to be moving up, and you can see technology got worse, healthcare got worse, industrial product got worse. And these are the sector in, and let's take a look at the foreign funds. So foreign funds been main buyer actually. You can see 1st of August about a net 10 million. 31st was 121 and 27. So this morning we have a big sell-off. That also means the market's likely to go back down in here. You could see as soon as there was some buying the last 3 days, you can see KLCI actually did try to test higher. There's always been the case of this market. The market need to verify its support going forward here. Okay, and let's get back to the index. So you can see from here what else we want to talk about, and also look at the KLCI. So you can see pretty much everything is red, right, with the exception of Petronas gas in here. So the whole market is red, and you can take a look at the sector. Okay, finance is the one just turning green. Pentagon has been up for 30 days. So you can see this was the last so-called sector that hasn't run yet. I think that hasn't run yet is also industrial product. You can see the KLCI, been moving up very nicely so that means the foreign fund been buying the finance stocks, which has been up for 30 days. And again, the finance staying higher, which is actually a good thing. That will, prop the Bursa KLCI, which is floating. Good morning, Nora. Good morning. Thank you for coming this morning. And you can see the technology side it's coming down. We can see it switch to a 3 month. So that's the one that is going down. And of course, when the market is down like this, nobody want to look into the KLCI market in here. And again, we've been informing the audience that the market is undergoing a sideways market. These are the kind of market which I find have the least participation, and also many people said I don't want to know anything about it. Let's also take a look at the so-called alert center. We got red Pentagon, Optimax just turned green, Affin turned green, yep, the banks turned green, Bursa turned red, finally, turned red Pentagon. It's been up for some time, right? If you click on that one, that will tell you the Bursa has been, okay, up, yep, just turned red Pentagon on the 31st, right? So it's been up, a nice really up, and but who knows, it's time to come back down again. So RHB banks turned red Pentagon. I think this has been moving up nicely too. And check out Arab Malaysia Bank, AMMB. Okay, AMB. So you can see RHB Bank, yeah, just turned red Pentagon, but it's holding up here, right? There's a call to buy at 725 by the Kanaga. All right, a researcher. So that's really good one once you have something like this in here, which is upside of 27%. All right, so with strong sector, we done the alert center. Now let's also go on to where we are, a schematic of it. So you can see the market need to break back to 1726. This is where we are. So we have a stage 4. The market was trying to lift up. That's what I was hoping it. If not, it's likely to be going down sideways. So it's important that this market in here, watch out for stage 4. Okay, stage 4 is a downtrend in here. So if the market were to break below the 1610, which is the next day, right, 1610 is this level in here, then we're going to have a downtrend. But it also need to retest back the old high. All right, the old high is 1620. That's where we want it to break up the old high. Else it's just going to range bound, and pretty much of the major support at 1600. That's the one that you need to support it. So if you look at the latest KLCI return, which I'm going to show you, right, and all you got to do is go back to the dashboard. Right, and you can see from here the seasonal monthly return, which is up to date, is 11%. Still not bad for much of it. It's one of the best performing so far. Okay, and you can see the market index HIP. A lot of them are, well, a lot of them are still red. Composite is Korea is red. Taiwan is red. Nikkei. Oh, Nikkei is down 4%. Nasdaq was down 2%. DAX was down. Gold is only up. Okay, everything is down because of the US market in here. Okay, so that's where we stand right now in here. All right, and so still up 11%, pretty good. So let's take a look at another screener, a very advanced screener in here. Let me just make a note here. This will be 2nd of August. Okay, and we will look at so what are advanced screener. Now take a note, the spring it's like halfway pause on the way to a stage 2. Okay, stage 2 is an uptrend, but remember spring also appeared on a downtrend, so it's very important to differentiate between them. That's why we apply the minus 0.5 and minus 5, and of course that depends on where the market is, bullishness, the overall index. But right now we can see the index is kind of very bearish, so a lot of springs may not work at all, but let's take a look at them too. So if you look at this 1st of August, which is yesterday, we have Gamuda, Marsing, SMRT, Miko, and M-Steel. So we will look into that. So one of the things you want to do, just go over to the screener and you look at the spring. Okay, and make sure you turn on the ST and LT. Switch them on, the minus 0.5 and minus 5. That will sort of isolate many of these stocks. And you want to pick those who have pretty good, you don't want to pick this. This is 13 cents, is just too low. Malaysia Steel made pretty good. Okay, so M Steel. So definitely next week you'll be looking at it. You can see this is in a downtrend, red Pentagon, you don't want that. Bricks, BHIC 662, you can forget about that. Southern Score, watch your spring. So this morning you can take a look at that one. B8. Yeah, Southern Score Builder. I don't know why they call it. Yeah, but even if you have spring, market turn back down. Now, you want to only enter spring if the market close above here. Okay, like 65 cents open and goes up. Else, you don't want to take the trade. It's important, right? You can look at SMRT. Okay, let's take a look at SMRT. So this one, you have to be a bit more proactive in the market. Say spring breakdown. A lot of springs will break down right now as we see it in here. So next week, we'll take a look at it and see somehow. Masing, Gambunda, those are spring too, but I think whatever we have today, it's likely going to be breaking down. Let's take a look at Gambunda for another re-entry. Yep, you see spring also break down. So a lot of springs is breaking down. That means, like I said before, the overall index is going through a stage 4. Many of these things will break down. All right. And let's move on to our next in our topic. So make sure the current bar overtakes. Yeah. Now let's take a look at the insider buying and selling for the respective Bursa KLCI market. Now this week, let's take a look at insider buying. Now take note, we already enable the latest Bursa insider screening, so make sure you open up that one and you're able to see while it's loading. These are the recent buying from the 25th, so we only can go back about 2 weeks. So you can see Tan Sri, Lim Kim Hong, Woodland, Datuk Sri, Man Weng Sam, Tan Amor. These are all like family members, and I like this kind of so-called individual owner, which is good. So let's chosen 2 Berhad, lots of buying here, 27 cents. Next week, you'll take a look at this one here. And also, we also Menang. Now, how do I find this? Is that basically, I've just saw, yeah, this is the first one. You can see Berhad, Woodland, 76 cents. You can see a lot of this dot, you don't want to buy it. So check out the insider. This is where, you know, you do a bit of fishing, looking for insider. And you can see like this one, well supported. That's maybe good. So this really one of the best feature we released for 2024 this year. Okay, so we will come back to this next week and check it out. So our CV3 continue on with our VSA 360 members. So I think the members are doing pretty well. I think they stopped trading with the bad market that we have. Check out, and also my case, I've still continued to trade some. This week I didn't hold any trade. I have to cut loss, and I'm right down from 22%. I'm draw down to 9%, and you can see Series 1, the kind of coaching that we do through the turtle model. Our members are doing very well. Now, if you're looking to have some sort of guidance to have a good result like this, something you might want to check out our VSA 360 membership in here. Great review in here. We continue to get feedback, very important part of our continued improvement. If anything that want us to work on, your feedback, let us know. Right. And we are back to the stock review right now before we close the session in here. Thank you for coming, Nora. Thank you for those of you who are with us in here. We continue to support our VSA 360 member and also introducing new features and enhancement of tools for the public for them to find out and analyze more. So that's all we have for this morning in here. Be careful. The market is coming down. So that's all we have for you in here. And have a good weekend. I'll see you on Monday.